Welcome back to Weird World War. The fighting in the Pacific ended with the surrender of Japan, but for years afterward, the ocean held onto a chilling postscript, a steady stream of derelict vessels, silent and empty, washing up on the coasts of North America and various remote Pacific islands. These were the Japanese ghost ships. In the years immediately following the war, hundreds of Japanese fishing vessels, freighters, and even small military transports were found drifting far off course. Their decks were often covered in rust and barnacles, their sails shredded, and their engines dead. But the most unsettling detail was always the same: there was no one aboard. These were not just ordinary shipwrecks. They were ships that seemed to have been abandoned in haste, with food supplies often untouched, personal belongings left behind, and lifeboats missing, suggesting the crew had evacuated under duress. The most famous of these instances occurred in the late 1940s and early 1950s, particularly along the coastlines of Oregon, Washington, and Alaska. Coastal patrols and fishermen would discover these silent, foreign vessels, sometimes in excellent condition, but always devoid of human life. One notable find was a small transport ship that drifted ashore on a remote Alaskan island. The interior was untouched, but logs and equipment were spread everywhere. The official explanation was that the crew had simply abandoned ship during a storm. But why abandon a seaworthy vessel with supplies still intact? Theories about these ghost ships quickly multiplied, crossing the line from plausible explanation to deep Pacific mystery. The storm theory. The most common official explanation was that the ships were caught in the intense, unpredictable storms that ravaged the Pacific, forcing the crews to abandon them in lifeboats, only to be lost at sea. The famine theory. During the final years of the war and the immediate post-war period, famine was widespread in Japan. Some speculated that desperate fishing crews, facing starvation on long voyages, turned to cannibalism or mutiny, leading to the rapid abandonment of the ships. The hidden surrender theory. A darker theory suggests that some crews, refusing to accept the official surrender, attempted to sail to neutral or isolated territory. If they encountered U.S. Navy patrols, they may have quickly abandoned ship to avoid capture, fearing retribution. The occult theory. The truly strange accounts mention ships found with symbols scrawled on the bulkheads, or strange ritualistic arrangements of belongings. This led to whispers of ancient Pacific curses, or encounters with mythological sea creature stelaes, passed down through generations of Japanese sailors. The ships kept coming for years, carried by the Kuroshio Kuranta strong, not-flowing ocean current until their presence became almost normalized. A silent, spectral parade from the war's deepest wounds. Perhaps the most tragic conclusion is also the simplest: that these ghost ships were the last, silent victims of the war's immense chaos. Displaced vessels, sailing under poor conditions with exhausted crews, losing their lives not to enemy fire, but to the endless, unforgiving expanse of the Pacific Ocean. The mystery endures. What truly happened aboard these vessels to make their crews vanish so completely? The Pacific keeps its secrets well, sending only these empty, barnacle-encrusted hulls as chilling reminders of the war's true, final cost. What do you think caused the phenomenon of the Japanese ghost ships? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this story of this silent Pacific fleet unsettling, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Weird World War for more untold historical mysteries. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning the past.